Hello friends, welcome back to Do Not Get It Right with Sawan Kumar and today what are we not going to get right is we are not going to pray to God the wrong way. Yes, most of us, more than 90% of us have been praying to God the wrong way. You would be surprised to know this. You would be surprised to know this or surprised to hear this that we have been praying to God the wrong way. What do we pray? What do you pray when you go to God? When you go in a temple or a church or somewhere, wherever your God is, what do you ask Him? What do you pray to Him? What do you want from Him? Most of us want an easy life. That's what you want. That's what most of us want. An easy life. And that is where we get it wrong. That is exactly where we get it wrong. Nobody, nobody on this earth can have an easy life. Life can never be easy. That is how the life is. That is the basic truth of life. Life cannot be easy. And still, yet we go to God and ask for an easy life. And that is why I say that most of us are praying wrong to God. We ask for an easy life, which God cannot give you. Which God cannot give you because that is how it is. That is how life cannot be. That is what life is. Life is about being tough. Life is about being complicated. Life is about having so many problems. Life will never be easy. If you are breathing, it will have to have its ups and downs. If your heart is beating, it is contracting and it is expanding. So that is how your life is. It will contract, it will expand, it will go up, it will come down. That is the core reality of life. So you cannot go and pray to God and ask for an easy life. So what should we pray for? What should we ask for? To the God who is the ultimate power, who can give us everything, who can give us anything and everything that we could have thought of, or maybe we could not even have thought of that. Still, we go and ask Him for an easy life, for an easy life. So, what I suggest to you, what I would ask you to go and ask God for is not for an easy life, not for a smooth life, rather. Okay, let's come back to when we drive. When we drive our car and the roads are not very good, they are bumpy, what do? Do we have the power to make the road good? Make the roads less bumpy? Definitely not. So, what do? We buy a better car next time that has better shock absorption, that has better suspension. So, we buy a better car. We are not expecting to have a better road, but we are buying a better car next time with a better suspension so that we feel less of shocks of the bumpy road. That is exactly how we have to ask from God. We do not have to ask God for an easy life, for a less bumpy life like a road. What we have to ask God for is a better we, is a better me. Some what we have to ask God for is to have or give us more strength, make us more powerful to be able to take the challenges or that the life gives us, to take or to solve the problems that the life gives us. So we have to pray to the God the right thing, and that right thing is to make us more strong, make us more skilled, make us more powerful, so that we can absorb the bumpy road. We can have a better suspension with ourselves, so that we can take on the problems of our life head on. We can take the challenges that we face. Everybody is going to face the challenges. Anybody and everybody. What makes what makes an individual different is his ability to take on those challenges, his ability to respond to those problems. So if you have a small cockroach in a room and there are two people in the room, both of them will behave or respond differently. One person who is scared of cockroach will start jumping and making, crying and shouting and doing everything. Whereas the other person who is not as afraid as him, what he will do is he will try to find out the solution to the problem, and that solution is to kill that cockroach or put him out of the room. So, what solution do you think is the best solution? To shout, to cry, to go crazy about a problem that has come in, or to think of how to solve that problem, how to take that cockroach out from the room, how to not feel the bumps on the road, to have a better car, to take the cockroach out of the room. That is exactly how we have to take or think about our life. That is how we can bring a difference in our life. That is how exactly we can change our life, by praying right, by asking for the right thing, by asking, if you go to a customer and you want a sales. So let's say you went to a company and you met a HR manager over there, and now you are pitching your product to the HR manager, when that HR manager is not responsible or the right person to take the decision of sales, but still you keep asking her for sales. Will you ever get a sale? So you have to reach out to the right person and ask for the right thing. If you are with the HR manager, you have to ask from her what she or he can give you. Or if you are with the VP purchases, president of purchase or sales, you have to again ask for the right thing that he can give us. That is what exactly I am saying. When you are in front of God and when you are praying in front of God, you have to understand and you have to pray for the right thing. You have to know what you need to ask Him. You have to know what you can ask Him, what you should ask Him, and what is that one thing, if He gives you, will solve all the problems in your life. Will solve all the problems in your life. And that one thing is only a better ability to solve any problem that comes in your life. This one thing, if you can ask God to make you capable, to make you able enough to be able to solve any problems in your life has become easy. It is just about how we are tweaking a little, we are changing things a little, and asking God for the right thing. We are not asking God for an easy life, but we are asking God for the ability to take on the problems or the challenges. So, from today, we are not going to go and pray to God and ask for an easy life, but a stronger life with a stronger ability to face any problems or challenges in our life. Wish you all the very best. From me, Sawan Kumar. Have a great and a wonderful day. Bye bye.